When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. This is a powerful quote from the book, The Alchemist, that we are about to dive into. Penned by the brilliant Paulo Coelho, this literary masterpiece has inspired millions across the globe. Its timeless wisdom, compelling narrative, and life-altering principles continue to resonate, making it a must-read in our modern world. So, buckle up as we embark on this enlightening journey through the life of Santiago, the protagonist of The Alchemist. Our tale begins with Santiago, a young Andalusian shepherd who dreams of a treasure near the Egyptian pyramids. This is not an ordinary dream, but a recurring vision that stirs Santiago's heart, igniting a spark of curiosity and a sense of destiny. Santiago's dream is a metaphor for the aspirations we all harbor within us. His decision to follow this dream despite the uncertainties is a testament to the courage it takes to step out of our comfort zones and chase our true desires. In the heart of this young shepherd lies a profound wisdom that whispers, "Listen to your heart and follow your dreams." This is a central theme of the book, the importance of pursuing our dreams and listening to our hearts. It reminds us that our dreams are not merely fantasies, but precious seeds of potential waiting to be nurtured. Driven by his dream, Santiago sets off on a journey that will change his life forever. On his journey, Santiago meets Melchizedek, the king of Salem, who teaches him about the world's greatest lie. Let's delve deeper into this wisdom that forever changes Santiago's perspective on life. Melchizedek imparts to Santiago the concept of a personal legend. This, he explains, is our life's ultimate purpose or goal. It's the dream we were born with, the mission we were destined to accomplish. It's that special calling that makes our hearts sing, that thing that gives our existence meaning and direction. Now the King of Salem also reveals the world's greatest lie. He tells Santiago that at some point in our lives we lose control and become puppets of fate. We start to believe that destiny is something fixed and unchangeable. But Melchizedek refutes this lie, asserting that we have the power to shape our own destiny. In the modern world, these lessons from the King of Salem are more relevant than ever. In this fast-paced society, we often lose ourselves in the hustle and bustle, forgetting our personal legends. We get caught up in routines and expectations, ignoring the dreams that once ignited our spirits. But let's remember Melchizedek's wisdom. Let's remember that we are the architects of our own lives. Our personal legend is not just a far-fetched dream, but a beacon guiding us towards our ultimate purpose. It's a constant reminder that we are not mere spectators in the grand scheme of life, but active participants with the power to change our course. The idea of the world's greatest lie challenges us to reassess our beliefs about destiny. It urges us to break free from the chains of preconceived notions and embrace the power within us. It's a call to action, a prompt to seize control of our lives and steer them in the direction of our dreams. So, what's your personal legend? What's that one thing that sets your soul on fire? Remember, it's never too late to pursue it. As Melchizedek teaches us, we are not bound by fate. We have the power to shape our destiny. With these lessons in his heart, Santiago continues his journey, now with a deeper understanding of his purpose. As Santiago travels through the desert, he learns to understand the language of the world from an Englishman and an alchemist. In the vast expanse of the desert, Santiago encounters an Englishman. This Englishman is a scholar of alchemy, the medieval forerunner of chemistry, which focused on the transformation of matter. The Englishman introduces Santiago to the concept of the soul of the world. This is a belief in a spiritual force that binds all of us together, an energy that we can tap into to achieve our deepest desires. This idea resonates with Santiago. He starts to understand that all things, whether living or inanimate, are interconnected. The wind, the desert, the sun, these are not just elements of nature, but parts of a greater whole, each speaking the language of the world. This language is not expressed in words, but through signs and omens, through feelings and intuitions. Next, Santiago meets the alchemist, a wise and enigmatic figure who further deepens his understanding. The alchemist teaches Santiago that to master the language of the world, one must listen to their heart. He explains that the heart understands that the universe is one, and if we can learn to listen to our hearts, we can understand this universal language. The alchemist's teachings go beyond the realm of the physical. They speak to our spiritual and emotional cores, teaching us to be in tune with ourselves and the world around us. It's about understanding our place in the universe, our connection to everything else, and our potential for transformation. These principles of the language of the world and the soul of the world are not just for Santiago, they're for us too. They encourage us to open our hearts and minds, to see the signs the universe is showing us, and to understand that we are all part of a larger, interconnected whole. Armed with this knowledge, Santiago moves closer to realizing his personal legend, and perhaps we can too. In the end, Santiago discovers that the real treasure was not material wealth, but the journey and the wisdom he gained. This is where our protagonist's quest culminates, not in heaps of gold or precious jewels, but in an understanding that's far more profound. Throughout his journey, Santiago sought his treasure under the pyramids, guided by his recurring dream. However, when he finally reaches his destination, he finds no material wealth. Instead, he discovers a chest filled with the realization of his journey's true worth. It was the wisdom, experiences, and lessons he learned along the way that were the real treasures. Let's delve deeper into this principle. It's not the destination that brings us true happiness or fulfillment, but the journey we undertake to reach there. Every step we take, every challenge we overcome, every person we meet, every lesson we learn, these shape us, evolve us, and make us who we are. Santiago, through his encounters with the king, the Englishman, and finally the alchemist, learned about the language of the world, the soul of the world, and his personal legend. He discovered that the treasure he sought was never about material wealth. It was about understanding his purpose, following his heart, and learning to read the omens sent by the universe. This principle resonates with us even today. In our fast-paced, goal-oriented lives, we often forget to appreciate the journey. We're so focused on reaching the destination that we overlook the wisdom we gain from the experiences along the way. Santiago's story serves as a reminder that true wealth lies not in material possessions but in the richness of our experiences and the wisdom we acquire. So the next time you find yourself racing towards a goal, remember Santiago, pause, look around, and absorb the lessons life is teaching you. Embrace the journey because that's where the real treasure lies. Thus, Santiago's journey concludes, but the wisdom he gained remains relevant to each one of us. Let's now relate the principles from The Alchemist to our modern lives. You see, the wisdom found in this timeless tale isn't confined to the pages of a book. It's applicable, relevant, and transformative for our everyday existence. Consider the principle of following one's personal legend. In the hustle and bustle of our contemporary world, we often lose sight of our dreams, our aspirations, the things that make our hearts sing. But The Alchemist reminds us to pursue our personal legend, that unique path that only we can tread. It's about listening to our hearts, recognizing our individual passions, and having the courage to chase them, no matter the odds. We may not have a physical treasure to find like Santiago, but we each have our own metaphorical treasure, our purpose, waiting to be discovered. Then, there's the understanding of the language of the world. In an age where communication is often reduced to a text message, a tweet, or an email, understanding this universal language is about reconnecting with the world around us. It's about observing, sensing, feeling the rhythm of life in everything. It's about being in tune with ourselves, others, and the universe, recognizing that we are all interconnected. It's about shifting from a mindset of isolation to one of unity and harmony. Lastly, the book teaches us to value the journey over the destination. In our fast-paced, goal-oriented society, we're often so focused on the end result that we forget to appreciate the process. But the beauty of life lies in the journey, in the experiences we have, the people we meet, the lessons we learn along the way. Every step we take is a part of our unique story, enriching our lives in ways we often don't realize until much later. So, just like Santiago, we too can find our own personal legends and live fulfilling lives. Embrace your journey, listen to the world, follow your heart, and remember, the real treasure lies within you. The Alchemist, with its profound wisdom and life lessons, continues to inspire millions around the world. In a nutshell, it tells us to listen to our heart, understand the language of the world, and seek the treasure within. It's a beacon of light in today's world, guiding us towards our personal legend. However, to truly grasp its essence, I encourage you to delve into the book yourself. Remember, when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. If you enjoyed this journey through The Alchemist, do like this video, subscribe to our channel and share it with others. Until next time, keep exploring your personal legend.